like frustrating. It's like, what were they thinking when they made this thing? Hey fam, Sarah here. Welcome back to our channel. So today I have a little bit of a project that I'm trying to get done, and it has been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. You guys, I've been showing you guys little clips of like organization systems and stuff that I've been getting, and you guys noticed that I started with the kitchen, but honestly I can't do it all at the same time. I did order the stuff for the kitchen, but it still hasn't arrived yet. In fact, it's not going to arrive for like another 20 days. So that being said, hubby already grabbed me some organization systems for my closet, which I had shown you guys that I wanted to kind of revamp and renovate. I don't know, I think it does have space and I think it does have potential, but it is just not working for me. I'm very appreciative of the fact that I have a walk-in closet, whether it's big or small, but this closet just needs a little bit of revamping. It's super old. I hear you. My little man's awake. It's super old because my house is like 30 years old. Yeah, and the closet, when I don't know, like I just find, like, you know, everyone always talks about how 30-year-olds talk about like older homes, they're built really well, which they are, because there are certain things that are just like they're made to last. However, there are features in there that are outdated that are just like frustrating. It's like, what were they thinking when they made this thing? My closet is not so out of date, but I just don't like the way it's designed. It's just not useful for the way I store things. But I don't want to have like so many dressers. I want to just have a system that can organize my things really well. I also have this shoe rack right here, and then on top of it I've got like jeans and stuff. A lot of these jeans I'm not even wearing at the current moment. The jeans that I'm wearing are inside the bin that had my maternity stuff in, because I swapped them out because obviously they just didn't fit. Yeah, I've got a ton of jeans going further back. Also, somewhere in the division of this closet, there's like an organization thing here. It's not even being used effectively. It's got like a mannequin head back there. But I think my biggest struggle with closets like this is the rod across and the weight, just the T. My rod is actually starting to fall down because of the way it was designed, but I also just don't think I want to have as many pieces out that I'm not wearing, and I want to be able to see stuff. So what I really would have wanted are shelves. Shelves were the original plan that hubby and I had until until we found those organizers at Costco. So I'm going to test them out. We're going to see if they work. I think I may still need another one. It's not like the aesthetic look that I'd want, but until we renovate our home. So I'm just gonna try to tackle this project with what we have. The units that I bought at Costco, and I have 2 so far. I'm thinking I'll at least need 3, and that way I can maybe use the hook. I'm not sure if I'm going to fully get rid of the hook yet, or if I'm going to use it to hang maybe hats or something, but from what I gather, it's just not stable enough to go across and just be held up by a bar. I would need like a rod to maybe be a little bit lower across. I think because they were trying to do it at the same height as this rod, that's where the problem lies, as opposed to maybe getting a bar that would go across that all the way to that wall and under, and one of these rods would be a little bit lower than the other. But because they're aiming for the same height, we run into this problem of trying to just nail this part to the top of that shelf, which is not even like real wood, it's plywood. Thus we run into problems. I also have this caddy thing that's being stored in there. Disregard my undergarments, but I also have this caddy thing that's being stored in there. It has primarily like hair products and various things of that kind. I might end up keeping that in there. We'll see what the space is like, but for now I'm gonna take everything out. I'm gonna take out the dress. I'm gonna empty the dresser into like a bin or a garbage bin of some kind, because honestly all those clothes inside there I have not worn in like, I can't recall. The bottom drawer is the only one that I primarily use, and it was being used to house like all my skirts and stuff for church. But I haven't worn them in a long time. Not to mention, like, the church that I go to, everyone doesn't dress necessarily formal. It was more for when I was going to formal church, but even then I do like to dress up from time to time, but I do so more in the summer because I wear the proper gear in the summer. Winter is just a little bit cold, and your girl wear pants. So yeah, that being said, I'm gonna try to empty things out. Empty out the drawers, that way the dresser will be easier to pull out of the closet, and then I'm going to try the new systems in there. So that's the plan for today's video. Let's see how much I get done, because little boy is awake right now and I'm gonna have to work really fast. He's content, so we'll see. Guys, so I recruited help. Oh, and look what she found. She found that top in there that I used to have. She found there's a bunch of clothes here. We're basically transferring all the clothes from here to here. I say we, but Charlotte's been the one mostly doing that because I've been mostly nursing baby boy in the background. He's currently on the bed looking over at me. So we're gonna see how fast we can get through this. This is really good. Thank you. Thanks to Charlotte. She's putting everything nicely in here. I was literally just gonna take them out and just dump them. So,
wow. This one here.
That's one of my favorite skirts. I love that skirt.
Yeah. Like
so as we're going through, I'm trying to decide what I want to keep and what I want to donate.
So far,
I haven't.
In the keep.
So far, everything's in the keep. I'm gonna have to go through it again, but except the shirts I gave Charlotte. I gave her 3 shirts. That purple one. There's a green one. You guys, I just pulled it out by myself. I was wondering how it was going to make the turn, but it did. But man, it is actually kind of heavy. This is what was lurking out in my closet the entire time. I had a bunch of stuff that I wasn't wearing, and now it is all emptied. And it's going to make its way to one of the girls' room. Guys, this is currently happening. This is piles and piles of clothes from my closet, but this is what it's looking like so far. I'm gonna take that white thing down right now. We're finding all types of gems in here apparently. We've got this jewelry wise. Here, these Mick wants that. There's a thing of jewelry here.
We're gonna take these.
Which
oh, thank you.
They're gonna go through some of them.
Ooh, what are those?
Let me see what is in there that I like.
Oh, these ones right here. Those ones that. Those feathers? I've seen you wear those, right?
The only thing I probably want are like my little studs and maybe this.
Yeah. We'll give you this. And then the rest will the
You guys, I'm serious when I say I'm getting rid of stuff. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Don't want all this junk all around. I just don't. So we're gonna have this video is gonna come in baby steps because I'm gonna be this is going to be like part 1 because I don't know how long this video can be. I'm going to clear out the closet and then we'll see how much I can pack back in there, and then we can maybe do another video where we organize it. But right now, this is just decluttering, even though I feel like I haven't started getting rid of the clutter yet.
Yeah. You don't want to on the bed.
Ignore my bed, y'all. It's just one of those days. I'm like, let me focus on one task. I'd originally gone downstairs with the fam, ate breakfast, and then I came back up in hopes to put him down, but then I ended up laying in the bed to nurse him, and then I thought he fell asleep, so I got up to start working back on the project, and hence why the bed is still not made. So It's just one of those days. Don't come for me. No one's coming into my house to see my bed. I am showing it to you guys though. Oh jeez. Ooh, she found gems.
I'm gonna be trying these things on.
Okay, I'll feed you quick. You guys, that's what it's looking like. Not sure how much I like it, but we'll see temporarily how it goes. Yeah. So, stay tuned for the next vlog to see me organize it. Yeah.